I've been back in Chicago now for 5 weeks. I'm gonna be here all winter. It's kind of a trip because I'm coming back to a place that's so familiar to do something I've never done before, which is I'm acting in Fargo. I became a part of Fargo. It kind of came out of the blue. I didn't audition or seek it out. Noah Hawley saw me perform at a show in Austin, and based on my stage presence, my stage persona, and I guess my music, he thought that I was a good Thurman Smutney. He said something to do with a sense of dignity.
I wrote the character, and then I just had him in mind for no good reason other than that he felt right to me. And I've learned over the years to trust that instinct.
My character, Thurman Smutney, he's married to an African-American woman, which is illegal in 1950 Kansas City. I'm very sensitive to my daughter, what she's going through, not being accepted and being threatened by different forces. I'm just trying to survive in this wild kingdom.
We're just having some money trouble right now, your mom and me. Not a lot. Please don't tell her I said. She's a very proud woman, you know?
It was his first time ever acting. He did an amazing job. He would ask me, like, did I do it right? And I was like, yeah, you did it perfectly.
What I told him is that, you know, obviously I've chosen you to play this character because I feel like you have an underlying quality that is this character. So don't overthink it. I'm not asking you to do the full Daniel Day-Lewis. Acting reduced to its simplest form is speaking, listening, behaving.
And basically my stage persona is just a slightly amplified version of myself. I don't have an alter ego. I can't be dishonest. And that's true for Thurman Smutney. He is a terrible liar. He can't put on any artifice. He has to for his job to some degree.
You got 30 seconds to convince me not to shoot.
My dear Uncle Booley, he passed last week. Left me this money. Since you were nice enough to give us that loan, I figured I should bring it to you straight away.
Thurman, always thinking.
I'm not sure anyone has ever told him he looks like a 1950s Undertaker, but he certainly does look like a 1950s Undertaker once you see him playing that role.
Okay, then.
Andrew is just so perfect in that part. He just looks like he's kind of stepped out of the 1950s. I've always loved his music, and he's a lovely, lovely man. Writing music and creating a narrative is exactly the same platform, really, as acting, and he just seemed to be able to do it with complete ease.
Acting is a mysterious art. Like when I'm working on my lines, I try to find the music in the writing. You know, I try to find the rhythm and the cadence. That helps me feel a little more like I'm still in my comfort zone. But for the most part, I'm like well outside my comfort zone, yes.
It's my first time, see, owing money to a... And I didn't... The rules, you know? What are the rules?
The rules are, you tell me what I want to know, or I paint this room with you and wait for your daughter to come home.
Every so often while we were setting up or lighting the set, you would hear this crystal clear, insanely melodic whistling coming from Andrew's direction. You would find yourself hoping that, like, it would take a little longer to light so that we could continue to listen to it.
3, 4. I didn't know I'd be doing this thing in a place where I lived for 36 years. Shooting on location in Rogers Park, like a couple blocks from where I used to live. It adds an emotion to the whole experience of coming back, for sure. If I were gonna do anything in the film, TV world, I mean, this would be it. And to have it just come out of nowhere like that is kind of crazy. Come from its home.